This is a 2011 Hyundai Tucson, known in some markets as ix35. The problem this car is having is the backup camera, as you just saw. The backup camera is located right back here, next to the license plate. In order to replace the backup camera, we have to replace or remove this entire trim panel that goes the width of the rear hatch. And to do that, we have to first remove this interior trim panel on the inside of the hatch. I'm going to show you how it's all done. Let's get to it. This is the camera I'm going to use for this job. It has a OEM style connector and a OEM style mount. And this is the box it came in with, the part number and the brand. Supposedly these are made in the USA. I'm going to include a link to this in the video description. This rear hatch has 4 Phillips head screws. In the corner they are here, and here, and right here, and right here. You remove them with a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm giving you this level of detail because a lot of people complain that my videos do not show enough details. This is a Phillips head screwdriver, folks. You use it to remove Phillips head screws. These are the 4 Phillips head screws from the inside trim, and okay, this is what the head of one of these looks like. Okay, if you've never seen a Phillips head screw in your life before, has a little cross pattern on it. Look, I'm making fun here of those of you who are always asking for more unnecessary details. You know who you are. Once you've removed the 4 screws, you still have plastic clips holding this trim, so you can just grab a solid hold of it from like where this cover is, and you can just pull it right off. And here is what it looks like when you pull it off. Those blue items are the plastic rivets, plastic retainers that hold it up into the hatch. Now looking at the hatch from the inside, you can see some of the bolts that hold the trim panel onto the outside of the hatch. These are 2 of them. So you just have to go all around, and you have some holes like these where you can reach some of the bolts, okay? Or nuts rather, and you just have to go around and get all of them. Those are all 10mm nuts. To remove them, you can use like a little open end wrench like this, or you can use a little ratcheting wrench like this, or you can use this socket wrench with a little 10mm socket and a little extension. Okay, and I don't know why I'm even like going over these details. After you remove all the nuts from their locations, you still have little plastic retainer clips, like this little pink one in this corner, and there are others on the other side. Now, these are very, very hard to reach. If you're skilled, you can reach here and pop them. I'm going to use this very highly versatile tool that everyone should have in their toolkit. So when you do all that, this trim piece just pops out of these holes, okay? And I'm going to show you the inside of it in a minute, but I just want to show you how it pops out and hangs. And I have just flipped it over and left it hanging there. Here's my camera. This is the wire for the camera. Here's where it's connected. This is a little angle screwdriver with a Phillips blade, and it's a ratcheting screwdriver. This allows me to get right down in here and get these little Phillips head screws from behind the camera. With a little bit of patience, these 2 little Phillips head screws can be removed from the back of the camera, and then the camera you just disconnect it here and you just remove it. You know, there's nothing else holding it. This is the old camera. This is the new camera. I put them side by side for comparison. They look the same. The connectors are just about, they're identical. So we're just going to put it in and see how it works. I've remounted this temporarily with the new camera in place, and now I'm going to test it. So this is the image from my new camera, and unfortunately it is not much better than the old one. Maybe, no, not at all better. So this was a big waste of time and money. The issue is not with the camera. It must be with the head unit or some wiring in between.